there's a celebrity in the kitchen.
It's celebrity season on Creative Cooking. Now, let's look in on today's celebrity guest.
Oh my darling, oh my darling, you're so fine, dark and lovely, pretty baby, pray to Jaja, Mazie was mine.
That was a huge hit for you, right?
Yeah, it did all right, it did very well.
Peter, welcome to Creative Cooking. You're finally here.
It is my pleasure, and you know I'm a massive fan of yours.
Oh,
so.
I know that.
So I'm a little nervous, right, people? I'm a little nervous.
No, what are you cooking for us today?
Well, today we're making some vegetarian food. We call it Peter Lloyd Darling Barbecue Balls.
And I can understand the darling.
We have a new grace, a veggie mince called Earth Chef.
Chef, right.
You add some hot water, and I like to put a little salt in it, you know, for flavor. You're gonna salt it to taste, all right? So some people don't use a lot of salt. I can use all of that. We're gonna add the hot water to it.
Helps to rehydrate it faster.
Right. And you cover it, and you're gonna leave it in for about 5 minutes. And this is the finished product. This is what it looks like.
Oh, does increase in volume.
Right. So we have a little crushed pimento here.
Yes.
All right. Add a little crushed pimento. We have some thinly diced scallion here. Garlic, of course, one of my favorites. Love garlic. We have thyme. Scallion. And of course, you have your onion. All right. And you're going to stir this around just a little bit. You know, make sure that everything is all mixed in.
You're vegan, right?
Yeah, I'm vegetarian. People ask me if I became vegetarian because I'm Rastafarian, but honestly, that's not really why. I kind of just got to a point one day where I thought it was really unfair for us as the superior creatures on the planet to be taking the lives of, you know, smaller animals.
Okay.
Now, again, in the interest of time, I sort of went ahead and did this. And this is what it's going to look like.
Okay, what's the next step?
All right, what I want to do is I just want to go ahead and start making my sauce.
Okay.
All right? So we have some Grace ketchup here. All right? And add it to water's already on boiling. So nice and thick. All right. Well, same Grace vinegar.
Okay, so you have Grace tomato ketchup, sweet.
Right.
Vinegar is sour, yes.
Right. I'm gonna add a little brown sugar.
Yes.
Prefer brown sugar. Better taste, I think. Add a little carrot, you know.
And then stir this around.
And of course, pineapple.
Oh, pineapple chunks.
Yep.
Okay.
This is whole wheat flour.
Okay.
We're gonna add to the mixture to make it easier to make it into that form. Right.
Okay.
So. And I like using my hands in this instance,
of course. Right? So it means you can make dumpling good, right?
Yes. Why we don't think I can make dumpling? Of course, my dumpling is really like car tires.
When you mix the dough, you need to leave it to relax for a little while. You know, 10
really?
minutes or so.
I didn't know.
Before you shape them.
Oh,
you know, if you make them same time, you know, they're sort of rough and, you know, but if you leave it to relax, you know, listen, when you shape them, they're very smooth and very manageable, right? The same will go true of the Veggie Mince Balls that you're making now. Yes, that's coming together very well.
Well, you know, you just taught me something because I normally just do it. I can never get my dumplings to look the way my mother, today, you know, your mother make the dumplings and they just look perfect.
Brings up another point. Was it your mother who taught you to cook?
She tried, but I started to cook when I moved to Spain to do some film work. And I never liked the food over there. And I used to call my mother and say, Lord, Mommy, don't miss the food. And she sat me down and said, listen, why don't you, you know, I'll tell you what to do. So she would call me, give me your recipes, and I would just sort of experiment until I think I kind of got to the point where it wasn't that bad anymore. And my friends weren't getting sick after they ate.
Right. Put it on some whole wheat flour.
Right. Just to keep it together, kind of thing.
Yeah, man. Bind it, hold it together.
As you say.
look like you're a pro at this business, you know. Isn't that you behaving like
well, you know that before I got into to singing and acting, I'd wanted to become a chef.
Not too late.
Well, I don't think so, because I mean, watching people like yourself cook, me get intimidated. And you watch these television shows that you hear you have to be cooking for 20, 30 years, and you know.
Tell yourself, man, if I can do it, you can do it too.
Yes.
Do it even better, right?
I don't know about better, Mazie. Like I said, I've been a big fan for many years.
I thank you.
And we're not just talk, we just talk the truth, yeah?
Thank you.
Now, the sauce is just coming together nice over there.
Very nicely.
Smells really good. I wish it was smell-o-vision and not just television. So I smell it.
Then people would just converge on the studio, eh?
All right. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put in these. All right.
Roll them in, okay.
You don't want to put them too close together because you want them to stick together, right? Yeah, man. Smells right. Smells
As you
good.
fry, tell me, what has been your most memorable performance to date?
Honestly, it's nothing like most people would think. When I was in my final year at Kingston College, the greatest school on the planet, I decided to do some volunteer work at UWI, and they have a cancer ward there. And myself and some of my friends started to go over and take care of some of the kids. And those kids taught me the idea of the concept of determination and strength of character, etc. Because some of them were terminally ill kids, and they were smiling almost every morning I got there, etc. So that to me is the most important thing I've done.
The guys from KC seem to have a way with people from the community.
I think it's a spirit that that are given to you as young men when you go to KC. The sauce has been there for a little bit, so we're going to add the
Veggie Mince Balls.
The Veggie Mince Balls to it. The darling balls, I call them.
Darling balls, yes. And you can imagine the flavor of that sweet and sour sauce with pineapple chunks.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I really love cooking. Really, like I said, have illusions of being a great chef. It's illusions.
No. I started late myself, and I am a certified professional chef.
Well, I've been watching you for a while, and I do write off some of the recipes, etc., the ones that I can, know as a vegetarian. Now, what we did is we went ahead and made some brown rice.
Brown rice.
The sauce is as important to me as the Veggie Mince itself.
Right. And I tell you, the contribution that pineapple makes to this sauce is just awesome.
So there you have it, Peter Lloyd's darling veggie balls.
Why, Peter, you made that? Gosh, oh mercy, man. Oh, so you're accustomed to entertaining.
Yes.
I can take this off.
Like I said, it's one of the few things my friends who they don't know that I love cooking or I love trying to cook.
It's a pleasure.
No, my pleasure.
Thanks, Peter. Thanks for coming. Thank you so much.
Blessed love.
Hope you enjoyed the show and that you look in every Tuesday and Friday evening at 7:50 p.m. on CVM TV as our Jamaican celebrities show off their culinary skills on Creative Cooking.